Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Josh Cyborg Samuel, and on behalf of the Virtual U.S. Marine Corps, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce the Virtual East Coast F-35B demonstration team. Our pilot today is Jermole Snoopy Duncan from Beaufort, South Carolina. Snoopy has more than 1,000 hours throughout various flight simulators and more than 300 hours in the F-35B Lightning II. As Snoopy gets going here for our first public flight demonstration of the 2026 season, he will be setting up for a STOW, which is short for short takeoff. Snoopy will select mil power and he'll be off in about 1,000 feet of runway. The F-35B is the STOWable variant, which is short for short takeoff and vertical landing.
I walk through this land like a runner's man. Never can you imagine the pain that I bring if I...
Now, ladies and gentlemen, stand up and move forward as I present to you to your right the F-35B's STOW takeoff. Now, from show right, Snoopy is approaching at about 380 knots to showcase the F-35B's ability to maintain an 1,000-foot radius in a tight turn radius. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Snoopy in the minimum radius turn.
He's a snake just like you, such a fake just like you, but I can see a true transparency.
As Snoopy brings the nose of the aircraft around, watch as he levels out and pulls back on the stick, heading straight into the vertical. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the high alpha hold.
You treated me like crazy, but it's a kiss of that. Always bringing up the tip is alright, but it's all your fault. Why I acted like it's alright. I knew a girl just like you. She was made just like you. Such a pain just like you. And everybody knows the true transparent soul. I can see right through just so you know. Transparent soul. I can see right through just so you
know. Snoopy is now setting up for the high-speed pass. The F-35 is currently flown by the United States Marine Corps, United States Navy, and the United States Air Force. Each of the three variants have key distinct features that distinguish them from one another. The variant you see here performing this afternoon is the F-35B, the Marine Corps variant and the only variant that possesses STOWable capability. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look to your left and get those cameras ready as Snoopy approaches for the F-35B's high-speed pass. Lightning's low observable stealth allows it to safely enter areas without being seen or intercepted. To the right, Snoopy is setting up for a high-speed pass to a nose-high aileron roll. He will aggressively pull back on the stick and once vertical, roll the aircraft 360 degrees and roll back 180 into a split S maneuver. This maneuver showcases the F-35B's ability to maneuver from a high-speed, high-G turn straight into the vertical.
Ready, man? Party people, in the place to be. It's about that time. What you know about going out? Head west, FedEx, TV, focus in the headrest. Tryna live it up, ride you with the truck. Beats all glittered up, stick a can, nigga, what? Jig with a cut, shit Chris, spit it up. Hoes ride, get your nut till I can't get it up. I'm a big man, get this man room. I done hit everything from Cancun to Grand Tune. Why you stand on the wall, hand on your balls? Lighting up drugs, always fighting in the club. I'm the reason they made the dress code. They figure I wouldn't ride when I'm a fresh clothes. Dresses I suppose, from my neck to my toes. Neck full of gold, baguettes in my roads. Wreck shows, collect those extra O's. By the heat, get a key to the Lex to hold. East, west, every state, come on, bury the hate. Millions, the only thing we in the hurry to make. Whether from the ex-friend, intellect, or bins. Let's begin, bring this BS to an end. Come on.
Bad boy.
Yeah.
You make me feel so good.
The F-35 is capable of reaching speeds over Mach 1 and altitudes up to 50,000 feet. The fly-by-wire flight control system of the F-35 provides extreme agility while reducing pilot workload across platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Snoopy in the square loop from show left. Snoopy will next showcase the control loss of the F-35 as he sets up for the slow speed pass from the right. He will slow the aircraft down to roughly 90 knots. As you look close, you'll see the horizontal stabs continue to move. Snoopy should be full aft stick here and using his throttle for altitude control. In addition to its sophisticated flight control system and low observable technology, the F-35 also possesses the most powerful, long-range, integrated advanced radar than any fighter in history.
Your love is so surreal. I guess that's how I felt. Didn't know my soul melt. I think I fell into your spell. All I wanted was your love, and you still give me back. But I knew right from the start I picked a love that wouldn't last.
As Snoopy sets up to execute the attack pitch from the right, the F-35 will demonstrate its extreme maneuvering capability by rapidly repositioning the nose of the aircraft to 120 degrees of turn. As the F-35 approaches, you will notice how the aircraft almost appears to drift through the sky, demonstrating the jet's ability to rapidly change its energy vector. From the right, the attack pitch.
It do not matter. Turn to a savage, pocket got fatter. She gon' be daddy. Smoking that gas, going on that side, and she on the powder. Nowadays, I am on my head, got sadder. Money got longer, speed got louder, car got faster. Turn to a savage, pocket got fatter. She gon' be daddy. Smoking that gas, going on that side, and she on the powder. Nowadays, I am on my head, I got sadder. Money got longer, speaker got louder, car got faster. Turn to a savage, pocket got fatter, she gon' be daddy. Smoking that gas, going on that sign, and she on the powder. Nowadays, I am on my head, I got sadder.
The F-35 is designed to replace multiple strike and fighter aircraft inventories, including the U.S. Air Force's A-10, F-16, U.S. Navy's FA-18s, U.S. Marine Corps' Harriers, Hornets, and Prowlers. The F-35 is capable of conducting extreme maneuvers in the vertical with the Advanced Generation Flight Control Laws, known as CLAWS, shown with the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Lightning. From the right, Snoopy will once again show these 5th generation claws as he prepares for his next maneuver. Snoopy will display how you can rapidly rake the nose around in any direction as the aircraft looks as if it is falling from the sky. From the right, the paddle turn. You can see the F-35's gear come down as Snoopy exits so right. He'll be setting up to demonstrate the STOVL capability in the hover. The F-35B can transform from conventional mode to STOVL mode, all at the push of a special button. Multiple panels on the F-35 will open, revealing the lift fan and other hidden thrust nozzles, and the main nozzle will shift downward. The F-35B was originally the first and only variant that was going to be built. Eventually, the Navy and the Air Force liked the design, and thus 2 more variants were created, the F-35A and the F-35C. Once Snoopy is stabilized in the hover, he will show the 5th generation smooth handling characteristics of the F-35B in STOVL flight mode, with a sideboard translation followed by a 360-degree pirouette while translating down the runway.
Got secrets I can't tell.
gentlemen, this concludes the Virtual East Coast F-35B flight demonstration. We'd like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of all Marines and sailors of Virtual VMFAT 501. Without them, this demonstration would not be possible. We would like to give a special shout out to Virtual Funky and Pinky Airshows for inviting us to rip through the skies here at Virtual Sunday. It was a pleasure to fly for you all here today during our first public demonstration of the 2026 season. So thank you again to Funky and Pinky Airshows for putting this event together for fans and aviation enthusiasts alike to enjoy around the world. And as always, another thank you to all the fans and supporters for supporting your Virtual East Coast F-35B demonstration team. God bless and enjoy the rest of the show.